now shift to corruption index. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has revealed that the average bribe police officers received to render services has increased by 84%.
Now, during the launch of the examination into the systems, policies and procedures, as well as practices of the National Police Service, the Abdi Mohammud-led anti-graft body has established that a regular police officer will receive a bribe of up to 11,000 shillings, 115, while their traffic counterparts will inquire for a bribe of up to 7,011 shillings.
At the same time, a report by the EACC into the systemic weaknesses and loopholes that encourage corruption in Kenya's police operations established that despite Kenyans paying the said bribes, they do not get the services sought.
Here is that report.
In adherence with the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Act of 2011 and Article 31 of the Constitution, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has moved in to audit the National Police Service's systems following numerous reports relating to bribery and other forms of corruption within the service.
We don't want always to be number one, leading in terms of corruption.
The anti-graft body has established that the average bribe paid to a regular and a traffic police officers 0.1% in 2022 to 84.2% in 2023.
This man, after 2 days, he had spent more money transporting the people who were supposed to investigate the case to various places, and there was nothing. There was no recovery. Every time he's told now, no lunch.
During the launch of the examination into the systems, policies, procedures and practices of the service at the Police College in Embakasi, Nairobi County, the EACC CEO Abdi Mohammud said that in the year 2022, a regular police officer will receive a bribe of 6,032 shillings, and the figure rose to 11,115 shillings in 2023. On the other hand, traffic police officers will receive a bribe of up to 5,039 shillings, which increased to 7,011 shillings in the year 2023. Moreover, the report highlighted that the probability of a bribe being demanded when seeking a service also rose by 1.28%. The incidents were witnessed especially at the issuance of a certificate of good conduct, seeking police protection, bailing of arrested individuals, and the issuance of a police abstract.
The number of people out of 100 who received services only after paying a bribe. So maybe if you're not able to part with 50 bob or something else, something happens.
The last time I checked, the giver and the taker are equally. Where was the line drawn then, where the giver was lionized and the taker was demonized?
So we really want you to even help us get adequate resources, because a motivated officer, chair, is an officer who is holistically covered. He will wake up, he has all his tools of trade, uniform.
A criminal is a criminal, whether you're in uniform or not. So for those who will be involved, then they will face the consequences of the law.
According to the EACC CEO Abdi Mohammud, the National Police Service has consistently ranked at the top of the list of the most corrupt institutions in surveys conducted by EACC over the years.
And I want to assure the service officers that the National Police Service is not under investigation by the EACC, but they are coming to join us so that we can look at the gaps.
If the IG says no more corruption in the police force, it will end today. And Masengeli is there saying, once you say he hatachukua,
They fear EACC. Somehow it's an enemy because the way they are being arrested.
So any public institution that actually takes the systems review seriously, as we will, of course, do and implement the recommendations that we give, they will reap the benefit.
The anti-graft body has assigned 11 sleuths to address the systemic weaknesses and loopholes that encourage corruption within the service. Upon completion of the audit, EACC will submit a comprehensive report of the findings and make recommendations to the Inspector General of Police for implementation. The exercise is set to start tomorrow and conclude on the 18th of July this year. Abdi Mohammud-led for Prime Edition.